Guys, welcome back to another episode of the Taylor Gorman Show. We have a very special guest today, friend, comedian, good Samaritan, all around great guy, Grant Adcock, everybody. Adcock, such a strong name, dude.
Thanks, yeah, I appreciate it.
Where's that come from? What's the history of Adcock?
I looked it up. It was a lot of farmers and stuff like that.
Okay.
Which doesn't really.
Farmers
Looked it
from
up.
where?
There's a bunch of farmers.
No shit. Wasn't that like everybody? Wasn't everybody farming?
Yeah.
Wasn't every family last name farming at one point? You know,
Yeah,
look
a bunch
it up.
of English, Irish farmers. It's not very interesting.
How are you? Good to see you.
Good,
Man.
dude. Thanks for having me.
I'm so glad
So
you're
nice
here,
in
dude.
here. I love this.
We were just looking at Malibu Fit Max. Put Malibu back on. We were trying to get a good start to the podcast and get our attitude straight, and Malibu really did that for us. I think Malibu really ushered in this pod.
Set the tone.
He really set the tone for the pod, dude. You know, and when we were looking at Malibu before, one of the things that I was thinking is that like this guy and like the Costco guy, he spent a lot of fucking time at Costco. How much are you at Costco shooting content? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And is it
Because everything's in bulk too, so you
Yeah.
can't be having to go back that often.
Yeah. Are you giving it away?
You think he just bangs it out in one day? He's just there for like 5 hours going, hey guys.
I don't know.
It makes
What's up,
sense.
dudes?
Yeah.
And
the
how
outfits
long-
look the same.
How long before Costco's become like gyms where they come around and they go, hey, you can't be filming here.
Yeah. It's a good point. Hey man, put that camera away. You're freaking
Hey, that
everybody
might have worked in SoCal, but you're in fucking Texas now. You can't shoot content at a Texas Costco. like different regions are gonna start cracking down differently on Costco content. So many people doing Costco content since the Costco guy. I don't know, man. I've never once been interested in what people are getting at Costco. I don't know.
Do you guys go there often?
No,
Yeah, I haven't gone in fucking years, dude.
I haven't gone since my parents paid for everything.
Yeah.
Since the gravy train was
They
rolling,
take
dude.
it fucking seriously there, dude. They check it on your receipt on the way out. I always wonder what happened if you got through and they like didn't. If you weren't cleared by the security, I always wonder what would happen. Because you just have a pallet of shit and they're like, wait a second, this isn't you on the card.
You go, honey, I'm gonna have to take this old lady.
I guess you just reach for his gun.
Honey, I'm gonna have to knock this lady's teeth out real quick for us to get out of here. We got an extra thing of toilet paper. I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about it.
Suicide by Costco security guard.
Yeah.
Tragedy occurred this morning.
Pulls out a squirt gun. Pulls out like one of those barcode things. Yeah, I always wonder that. Like, have you been to Walmart recently?
A few months ago,
Which, by the way, what a desolate wasteland.
yeah.
What a wonderful place Walmart used to be.
It's depressing, dude.
It's so depressing, dude.
And they don't, it's so, I noticed this with Best Buy. I went there about a month ago, Walmart about 3 months ago. They just kind of tell you, hey, yeah, look at the website. That's kind of the guy's job. Whoever's working there just goes, oh, did you check the website?
Mm-hmm.
And you're like,
And then
I
you go-
miss just going in there.
Yeah. And then you go, yeah, I did check it, and it said you had 4 of these. And he
Yeah.
goes, I don't know what to tell you, dude. So the website is just...
Brother, I'm drunk.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, brother, I've been drinking since last night.
Listen, man, I got a suspended license. I took a fucking bird scooter here.
Yeah. You had any shitty jobs, dude, over the years?
Man.
What kind of shitty jobs you had? I think that's what I've been thinking about the next subject that we're going to touch on. We're gonna stick to the script on this one, but I think shitty jobs is up there. It's in the running for the next subject. Let me know in the comments, guys, if anybody's out there. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of that. But yeah, what kind of shitty jobs have you had, dude? Tell me.
Dude, I had one that was window cleaning, and it was the guys that were doing the big high rises. And we would do pressure washing. And you'd have to go. It was in Charlotte, and you'd have to go to like the top of the buildings, and there's not railings up at the very top of these buildings, and it's terrifying.
Oh
up
my
there.
god! On the little cherry picker thing or whatever, or like
They
on
would
the side.
there was a bunch of these guys from fucking Venezuela would get on those, but I would you'd take this like elevator and have to drag this fucking pressure washer thing up the like emergency steps. And it would just be like, I mean, everything's like so heavy. And then you're just, 1,000 feet in the sky.
Hammered. No, I'm just kidding.
And there's guys hanging off the side of the building,
You imagine-
fucking cleaning these high rises, dude. And I was
oh
like,
my god!
just in terms of like terror, and you'd get there at like 6 in the morning, everybody would meet at this Quick Trip. wasn't even a shitty job necessarily. I'll tell you this, that was the best beer I ever had. Was fucking one of the guys finally, because they were like, the whole time I was fucking everything up, dropping, I was like weak, and they were just like, they're trying to get shit. I was weak physically and mentally. And they sensed it on me.
Get this fucking guy out of
we
here.
At one job site, this guy, Joe Miller, he couldn't go to this black guy, he couldn't go to the courthouse because he got too fucked up on like a cherry picker, trying to like, got in a big fight with these people at this courthouse. And he was like, got like trespassed from this courthouse. So he'd have to go to like certain units, certain job sites he could work on. And he'd been with the company forever. And dude, he took me this one thing and I was like his little apprentice. And he had me on this fucking like 30-foot ladder. And I didn't have a hard hat on. So there's the property manager's like looking, he's like, hey man, you need a fucking construction hat on. I was like, sorry, I'm coming down. And I'm just like terrified. I'm like fucking on this ladder shaking. And I would have to like, you'd have to 1-foot it and clean a window squeegee it. And I dropped a bucket and Joe Miller's like, he's like, you fucked it all up. Get down here. And dude, I'm just shaking. I was so high in the air, dude. I was like fucking terrified. I was like, get me off this
Sounds like a cartoon.
Dude,
sounds like a cartoon skit.
He goes, you fucked it all up. Get on down here. And then I just kind of shadowed him on this thing for a week. At the end of the week, they ended up kind of replacing me with somebody else. But that Friday, he went and we got beers at a corner store. We just drank beers, and he was like, yeah, man, this place fucking... It was just cool. Like, I was like, oh, that's like the best. This guy hated me all week, and then we finally had a fucking beer together.
He's like, you know what? Let's get drunk.
Yeah,
you've really been pissing me off all week, but...
We have one thing in common.
Let's get hammered. Did you get fired from that job?
I actually did get fired. I went to a dentist appointment during lunch. I thought I could squeeze in a dentist appointment on a fucking 30-minute lunch
cleaning.
break.
You could schedule it where they X-ray. You're getting X-rays. You're like, God, I'm going over.
Holding that fucking plastic thing in my mouth.
Yeah, you have the plastic.
Boss is gonna be pissed.
That plastic thing that just fucking always hurt. And they're like, yeah, just bite down on it. I can't.
You can never bite down enough on it. Dude.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's like it's basically like they shove that thing that goes in the middle of the pizza in the back of your fucking jaw.
Yeah, the little triangle.
little circular triangle plastic thing that holds the slices together. They shove that in the back of your throat. And they're like, say cheese. And then I like how they look at the X-rays with you like you're an idiot and you can't see the X-rays too. They're like, yeah, so we're gonna have to, and you're like, yeah, I can look at shit too and see that that's a fucking tooth. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and not to bash dental hygienists, but like, as a kid, I haven't gone to the dentist in a while, but like, I thought that was like, up there with the doctor, and like, oh, you're just like you're just hungover in here putting this fucking thing in my mouth.
Yeah, exactly. You're just hungover digging in people's mouths.
You got like a certificate or some shit.
And then you go, suck? Okay, suck. Yeah, you were at the bar last night trying to get some pussy, and you're sticking your fingers in my mouth and telling me to suck on something. Yeah, I remember I went there. My dentist got mad at me because I went. It was like the last time. It was the last time I stormed out of the dentist. It's the last. I think I haven't been to the dentist in like 15 years. It's been a long time. But I've never had a cavity either. Knock on wood, But last time I went to the dentist, they're trying to get my wisdom teeth out, and it's such a like a mob thing. Like, go to my guy downstairs. I got a guy downstairs. You take this pink paper. He's an orthodontic surgeon. He's gonna get your fucking teeth out. And you're like, but wait. So I just kept asking questions because I had been Googling and stuff and thinking about like, why do you have to get them taken out? You only have to get them taken out sometimes if they're like growing in sideways or whatever, or growing into your other teeth. And so I'm looking at the X-ray and they go, oh yeah, those wisdom teeth, you see them down there? They need to come out. And I'm like, okay, why do they need to come out? And I was like, are they impacted? I used their own words against them. I said, are they impacted? And she just went, son of a bitch. You're fucking up my dental bag right now. And because she knew that I knew that I can look at the X-ray too and see that they're coming in just like the other teeth, going straight up. And I was like, is it really just going to be uncomfortable for me? And she goes, well, they're really hard to clean back there. So you're going to want to get them out. And I was like, "Are you sure? Like, I can brush my teeth. Like, are you sure I need to get him out?" And she goes, "You should probably get him out because they could get infected." And I was like, I went down there and they're like, "Okay." I was like, "Fine, I'll get him out." And then I go down there and they're like, "Yeah, your insurance doesn't cover the down payment. It's gonna be like $1,500 down payment." And I was like,
"Fuck that."
I was like, "I'm not paying for this.
Fuck insurance.
I'll play along with your shit, but you're not taking my." So I still have my wisdom teeth. I have 3 of them.
I still have them too.
Yeah, I
fucking fuck them, dude.
I'm not buying it.
No.
I think you guys are running a crock of shit over here.
And I'll tell you what, you give me around a walnut, I'll crack that fucker with my back teeth. They said that's what the cavemen used to use them for or some shit.
Yeah, you're like
I'll
a
crack
squirrel.
a fucking walnut.
Walnut hate to see me coming.
Yeah, walnut hates to see a guy.
I always remember
four fucking wisdom teeth, dirty as fuck.
Yeah, the disdain in her eyes when I was like, "Are they impacted?" And she was just like, "You son of a bitch."
It's like when
That
you
good
go
for
to,
you, dude. Fuck those people.
When you go to the mechanic and they're like, "You really need an air filter."
Yeah,
And you're like, "It's gonna be cheaper online."
Yeah.
You're like, no, there's no
take the leaves out of it.
Brother, would I lie to you? Yeah.
Yes, I would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I look like a guy who lies a bunch?
I like to entertain those people. Oh yeah, what else? What else could we? And then just be like, "Yeah, I'll just have the oil change, please." Yeah. Basic.
Yeah, it was like a few months ago. A guy came out and did this oil filter thing. I was like, just do it, dude. I was on the phone. I was like, "Hey, man, I kind of business guide him." A guy with no business being a business guy with $30 in his account. I'm like, "Just do it." I kind of Bluetoothed his ass.
Yeah, you Bluetooth his ass, but it's just one AirPod Generation 1. It's one Gen 1 AirPod.
Hey.
Yeah. Hey, you're holding it like this for some reason. You got 2 fingers up. Hey, yeah, just whatever, dude.
I'm on the phone with the cell phone company. They say I owe them some money. Do it. Fuck those people, dude. Fuck insurance. Here's my big thing before I die, which is going to be in a few weeks. I want to pull
the big plans. You're lining up your plans right now.
I want to commit pretty. So, do you guys have to have renter's insurance where you stay?
Mm-hmm, yeah.
So, dude, I've been on some pretty deep.
Hang on. You gotta have it when you sign the lease.
Yeah.
And then once your bank account declines the payment, then they kind of stop talking about it.
They don't ask about it. They just want that policy number. Yeah. Which is just 12 characters long.
Yeah, which is crazy because $30 having trouble paying a $30 payment is fucking. That's where we're at with some months. Okay.
$30 and you're up to. I think it's like up to it's like tens of thousands of dollars. So before I fucking go out on this bitch, I'm pulling full fucking insurance fraud.
Yeah, I like it.
Because you can just claim it. You don't have to. I was reading this. Certain amounts they don't even fuck with you about. So if you go, "Hey man, yeah, I had some laptop," they just go, "Yeah, it's AI. It just fucking sends it to you."
Like, "Hey, I broke into my own house and stole my own shit."
Yeah.
They're like, "So is it under $999.99 or whatever?" Sure. Is it under $9,999 in damages? Oh, cool.
Yeah,
it's
sure.
not. It's not. Oh, you're saying it's $999. It's $9,998. Okay, cool. Yeah, sounds good, dude.
Dude,
no questions
I'm telling
asked.
you, this is my new little scheme.
I like it.
Weaponized incompetence. Because all these companies they're set up to deal with just the dumbest of the. They don't have to. They look like the median of everyone, and they go, "It's actually way lower than you would think," and they have to deal with these people all the time. So if you just go to that level, you just go, "No, dude, I'm actually like a complete fucking retard." You could commit insurance fraud.
It's like a possum, but you're like playing dumb.
Yeah. And I'll tell you this: I'm not that much smarter.
Yeah.
But it's just these AI bots. You kind of go, "Oh yeah, you just like fucking file a claim." I'm pretty sure they just fucking write it off for you if it's under a certain amount.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking we take that, we go straight to the El Cortez in Vegas.
Put it all on black.
Yeah, put it all on black.
Put all $3,200 of it on black.
Eliminate insurance claim. We'll see who the fucking idiot is now. Oh shit, it was 35 rand.
We're changing the way people do insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, are you? Yeah.
Well, the thing is, they fuck you. Even if you have if you're like you're dressed to the nines in insurance, they will fuck you. Like you're saying, you had it, and they're like, "Oh, it's actually going to be $50." It's like, what do you mean it's going to be $1,500 out of my pocket?
And I think I was like
That's the same as
16
that's the same as you saying it's $20,000.
It's like I don't have 15. You know who's 17 and has 1,500
That's
smackaroos
fucking
laying around?
insane.
I just traded my Xbox for everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I just traded games to GameStop for fucking $20.
I just got fucked by the fat World of Warcraft guy at fucking. He just took everything from me. That was gambling. That was putting it all on blackjack and like, you know. That was just like, I think I'm gonna. I gotta get rid of my GameCube. I gotta. The new Halo 2's out. Oh shit.
Oh my god. Trading all the like $60 games for a $60 game. The amount of times I did that, where I was just like, I only did it once. They took all my games.
Yeah, I think Soul Calibur 2 or 3 or something. I was like, I'm willing to risk it all for this. You're telling me Link is in the game? This is a Tekken-style fighting game with Link from Zelda. Yeah, you can have every video game object I've ever owned just for that one game.
It's funny, they put a value on your, like, every memory. Mm-hmm. They go, yeah, all your memories, that was actually like $40. Mm-hmm. Really? Felt like a lot more than that. Fuck them, dude. Are you guys excited for the new Halo campaigns coming out?
Brother, I'm playing it.
Yeah, you played it? Oh yeah, I've been playing it. It came out 2 days ago.
Is it fucking sick?
It's so sick. You got to get it. Do you have an Xbox?
PlayStation, but it's coming. It's on PlayStation.
Yeah. We got to play together.
Can you do co-op?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got to play together.
4-player.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
We could get in a Warthog together and just fucking blast off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
God.
Dude, yes. Just like old
Halo
times. We're so back.
Fucking sick, dude.
We're so back as a country, dude. You can say gay and retard now. Nobody cares. And then you can also play Halo in 4K graphics.
That's so fucking sick.
With your friends online. And it is just, we're so back. We're drinking. And now we just have beer and a little extra cash. It's like we're children, but we have beer and a little extra cash. It's great.
I got drunk a few weeks ago and opened up a credit card.
Nice.
Yeah. So I'm pretty flush for a couple more weeks. It's gonna start getting dicey.
Can you believe you can just get whatever you want up to a certain limit and only pay $25 back on it a month? It's fucking incredible.
Who made this math?
Yeah.
And you can do tap to pay. I'm like sitting there, this is fucking insane.
It's crazy that our parents just ran a train on that whole industry.
Oh yeah.
And now we get to have the scraps.
Yeah.
Like that used to be, you could just. They were like 90s movie montage spending. They were like the beginning of Jingle All the Way spending. You know what I mean? When it's just showing like credit cards swiping and gifts being wrapped, and it's like rocking around the Christmas tree. You know what I mean? And it's just like a quick montage of that's how our parents were spending like up until 2008. Yeah. It was just like, oh, I want to get 3 houses. Yeah. I don't even have a job. Yeah. And it was crazy too because I got sent away to a like a wilderness therapy thing in early 2008.
My buddy got sent to one of those.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool. We can talk more about that in a minute. But I got sent away to one of those. I was in the woods for 8 weeks, and I emerged from the woods just like dirty, and it's like, hello, everything is gone. It was like the financial crash happened while I was away, and so I came back, and it was like everything has been taken from us. And I was like, holy shit! And I was like also too young to like understand. I didn't care about financials, or I was living with my parents. It doesn't matter. I guess they lost some money. You know, who cares? I'm just kidding. You don't know shit. You don't care until you're in your like mid-20s and like money becomes real to you, and you're like, oh fuck, bills. Oh shit. You know what I mean?
Dude. It's such a fucking. You're balancing so many plates. It's insane.
Sometimes it's just exhausting. I was just making a joke about this to somebody the other day that like Mason Smith was in here. He always talks on his podcast about how he's like super scared. His biggest fear is that when you die, it's just black and nothing happens. Mm-hmm. And I was like, dude, that sounds so nice. Like not even in a suicidal way, just in like I'm fucking busy, bro. way. Like it's not suicidal at all. You know what I mean? But I'm just like, oh man, it would be nice to just turn it all off.
Yeah.
It's so much.
Little permanence.
Yeah. But I guess that's what keeps us going. The struggle, it's fun. The challenge.
Have you noticed you think about it a lot more? As every day goes by, you start thinking, God, dude, what the fuck is all this?
Yeah,
I've been lately, dude, what is going on?
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
What's the biggest, most confusing thing? Yeah, dude, yeah. So, yeah. You ever just like feel like, what's going on, man?
Just looking around, I'm like, this is fucking nuts.
This is all of it.
All of it, dude. You're sitting like it's just the TV, the fucking There's its own world on there. The internet's alive. There's a guy eating another guy outside. I drove by fucking fuck is that Texas Chili Parlor?
Mm-hmm.
Homeless guy sitting outside. Above him, he's out there and he's just like nodding off. He's got a bunch. They always have grocery bags of shit, and he's just out there asleep. He's wearing a bunch of different outfits. He was dressed like he was going to a ski lodge or something crazy. Asleep at a Texas Chili Parlor. People are going in and out, and then there's a special sign that says "Beef enchiladas today." I'm just looking at it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? As a fucking college student drives a bird scooter by.
Dude, on my way here on Riverside, I saw like maybe like 10 or 15 Mexican dudes. They all had grocery bags with stuff in it, and they were full sprinting down Riverside.
Jesus Christ.
And I was just at a light watching them, and I was like, are they going to stop soon? And they just full sprinted all the way down. I was just like, what could possibly be going on?
Dude, I was at HEB today, fucking, it was grocery bag Riverside, probably attached to that. The fucking, there's just a guy that's just, I don't know if he was dead or whatever. He's just at the front of, the security guy comes out and nobody was in a hustle. Nobody was like, they're just kind of like, people just walking by with grocery bags. Those fucking Texas ones that have all the wildflowers on them. The HEB ones, and you're like,
and they catch your eye first because they're made with those, like, you remember in school when we were young, they teach you about like the focal colors, like greens and orange or yellows and reds and oranges.
I haven't thought about that.
And so you glance, your first initial split second thought is, oh, that's pretty, and then you zoom out, and you're like, oh god, it's a homeless guy. He's covered in shit.
It's fucking nuts. And then I'm sitting there and I'm like, they had like honey barbecue chicken on sale. So I don't even know what that means. Some guy just slices it, gives it to me, goes, yeah, that's about 1.5 pounds. I'm like, all right. I go outside, a guy's dead.
They really are desensitizing us.
Some shit is just like,
the simulation is desensitizing us to dead bodies.
Yeah.
Because the homeless
that's what
people
blew my mind. There's like kids and shit walking around. And they're like, oh, EMS shows up.
Because like, unless there's a sheet over it, I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, because the other night we're walking like to Mothership and we glanced down the alleyway by Copper Tank and there's just there's a caution tape and cops and there's a white sheet over her body and you're just like, oh, that's a real one. Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
But then you see, we're stepping over unconscious,
all the time, dude.
And we're like, get a job. You know what I mean?
Stop like, talking to me.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, Grant.
Hey, man, stop fucking talking to me. I got to be somewhere important.
Yeah.
The Dizzy Rooster.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I got a hot date at Moose Knuckles. I don't have time to talk to you.
Hey, dude, I got a euro with my name on it. Out of the way.
Yeah. Just 3 different types of meat on top of French fries. You fucking idiot.
Sounds good, actually. I had a Jersey Mike's today. Can we just...
Oh, Jersey Mike's fucking so good.
Can we just talk about how Jersey Mike's saved the fast food sandwich game?
Yeah.
We were at the mercy of Subway. Subway was holding us down and forcing that fiberglass sugar bread into our mouths. And it was all we had if we wanted something that wasn't a burger. You know what I mean? And Jersey Mike's came along with its huge sub dick and like a cape on and was like, out of the fucking way.
Yeah.
Out of the fucking way with your yoga mat bread.
It's the most American thing we have, I think.
It's up there. It's up there.
Dude, it was just voted America's #1. It beat Chick-fil-A for the first time in like forever.
Whoa.
Jersey Mike's.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Jersey Mike's from the dark horse. What'd you get?
The underdog. I'm a #9 extra roast beef, extra juice guy. Extra roast beef, extra juice.
That's awesome.
Yep.
I get the cheesesteak.
New Jersey Michael's way?
New Jersey Michael's, yeah. New Jersey Michael's. New Jersey Michael's is one of my favorites, dude. What are the other ones like that? We always do this. We do this a lot.
Slim Jim one that was really funny, and I don't remember what it was.
Thin James? I don't know. Skinny James?
Steven Slim Jim. His dad's the owner of Slim Jim.
Oh, Slimothy James.
Slimothy James. Slimothy James. Slimothy James is great. Yeah.
That's what we do. Jersey Mike's needs. That's the type of shit that should run for office and all this stuff, dude. Get more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever the fuck that
Yeah,
is.
where's that guy?
It's fucking sick. Get that guy in office.
Mm-hmm. Oh, man, I've just been...
And have him in charge of all of it. The circuits, the education. All the fundraisers, too, go to Jersey Mike's. Education fundraiser, Jersey Mike. President, Jersey Mike.
all of
His first name.
First take, ESPN.
President Jersey Michael. President New Jersey Michael.
So we're going to give the kids all sandwiches, right?
So your friend got sent away to a wilderness therapy thing too?
Yeah, it was something. He was it was kind of like I don't know if it was a rehab or something like that. But it was in line with something like that. Where he was kind of just out there, and they were. He said it was kind of funny though. He was like they were all just out there, kind of like tripping acid and stuff. And,
Oh, this was not the same thing.
okay, that was a different thing.
This was like straight up like
He
brat
might have just
camp.
gone on a hike. I think
Somebody
I had to put him on a
kidnapped me
hike.
and fucking put me in camp. Really? You sure you didn't just get in the back of the Forerunner and
Yeah, it might have been.
drop acid?
For sure they were in a Forerunner.
Yeah, my parents like Husker dude me. They were like, we're going to go on a drive. And I was like, whatever. And then I got, because I was like a shithead teenager at the time. And I got in the car and then we drove and pulled up to this place that had like a little safari logo on it.
Oh, really?
And I had this like white bus. And I was like, oh, cool. We're going to go on some kind of like, because out in Oregon, it's kind of like Texas. They have like,
You're from Oregon?
yeah.
Oh,
They
that's
have,
beautiful.
They have
dude.
like
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's cool. They have like the wildlife safari shit like they have here too. Some of them like the reserves with the animals and you drive around, there's like lions and shit. So I thought it was one of those things. And then I get out and they're like, hi, you must be Taylor. Hello. And I was like, I should have been weirded out at that moment, but I was like, safari where they know your name? Okay, cool. Let's go. This is sick. You know what I mean? And then we get up in this room and there's a bunch of other families and there's probably like 50 to 100 people in this room. There's like a bunch of other families with their kids and that were going to this thing. And then they kind of like shut and like lock the door. We're all sitting in a giant circle in this huge, like bigger, two times the size of this room, families and kids and stuff. And like some of these kids know that they're going, I guess, and some of them don't. There's all different scenarios. Some people were kidnapped in the middle of the night by hired people, but their parents hired to kidnap them and throw them in a car to like teach them a lesson, kind of because they're like bad kids, right? It's like a bad kid thing. And I was like a relatively good kid going through a hard time. You know what I mean? So my parents put me in this thing that was like for way worse kids than me. Okay. You know what I mean? But it ended up being great. But I'm sitting in there and I'm confused and I hear this girl next to us that knows, across the way from us, that knows that she's going. And she's like, I'm depressed. I've tried everything. Maybe this will help, right? That's her situation. And she's talking to her parents, and I hear her go, so how long are we going to be out there? How many weeks are we going to be out there? Is there going to be snakes? And I figured it out that my parents were like sending me to something, and I just turned to my mom, and I'm just like, you fucking bitch, what the fuck is going on here? Fucking, I was just giving her like a quiet, you fucking,
through your teeth.
My dad did not want to do it, so he's just like crying. He's like trying to hold back crying, you know. But anyway, it was crazy. And then they go, okay, you guys, this is what we're doing. We're going out. You guys are gonna be gone for the blah blah blah. We're gonna take all your stuff and give you clothes, and we're gonna take you out to this camp thing, and they go, first thing we're going to do is we're going to sit in here, no matter how long it takes. We're going to go around in a circle, and we're going to say why you think you're here and what led you to be here. And so it's like a group therapy thing right off the bat. And they go, and you're going to be first, and it's the girl next to me. So it goes all the way around this room, and I have to hear all this dark, horrible shit about people getting molested and whatever, or drugged, and like, or people just like beating people up and getting put in jail over and over again, and like all these horrible stories. And then it gets to me, and I'm like, I had a girlfriend my mom didn't like, and I drank beer a couple times. And I was like, and I think I just remember being like, let's go. Let's get it. I was like I was like, everyone else was all mopey and, That's crazy. And then they strip you down. The next thing after that, they separate the boys and the girls. They put you with girls with girl counselor, guy with guy counselor. They take you downstairs to this like basement thing, and there's these like little rooms, like changing rooms with like a curtain, and they go, okay, take all your clothes off, and then they did kind of like a no touch asshole check. where you squat down and like pull your nutsack up and spin around in a circle, like shimmy around in a circle while you're squatted down, so they can kind of see if you got drugs or weapons in your ass. Because they deal with like bad kids at this thing. But so I'm like, did everybody else have to do this?
Now, guys, Petey the Tickler is going to come in.
Yeah, he's going to set you straight. Yeah.
Don't mind him.
He's going to fuck you right. I mean.
He's a volunteer, by the way. He's
yeah. He used to be a mechanic.
He kept saying, "Don't worry, I got this." Jesus Christ!
But yeah, that was crazy.
How long were you out there?
7 weeks. The first 3 was like really rough, and then the last 4 was more like if you made it to the second part because you were a good kid during the first 3, then you could go off to the second month. The second 4 weeks, which was like each week was a different activity, and they would drive you to a different place, and then you would set up camp. And around that place, you'd be there for 3 days. And so, like the first week, we did like rock climbing, and we went to this place out in Bend, Oregon, and camped right out at this thing. And you're doing group therapy sessions every night and cooking for yourself and shit. It's really cool, actually.
That actually is cool.
It was really cool. It saved my life. Actually.
It's not like a church thing, right? Or is it?
No, it felt a little sounds and feels a little churchy, but no.
Yeah, that's awesome.
No, it was more of like a rehabilitation. It was more of a woo-woo hippie rehab.
That's awesome.
Woo-woo hippie rehab thing. But it was crazy. Like they took your shoes at night because I guess the kids would sneak out. And when I say kids, I mean they were between 15 and 17. You
Gotcha.
You know, you couldn't do that to an 18-year-old. So my parents got me like months before I turned 18. I was like 17. They're like, "Get him in there quick." But no, it was crazy. I'm still trying to unpack a lot about it. That's why I like talking about it, because it reminds I think it's my magnum opus of like stand-up story. I need to figure out how to tell the story and remember what's funny about it. Because like one of the funny,
it's so unique to you too. So only you could tell it, which is cool.
And really, I had a really easy childhood in life, so it's like it's one of the only like real traumatic, weird things that ever happened to me. So
that's it, dude. Anytime I talk about my
gotta milk it,
like yeah, dude. Because I made everything difficult on myself.
Yeah,
which is so like. It's funny as I get older and I kind of work through that where I'm like, dude, you just kind of made everything. Everything was pretty short.
You were just kind of being a jerk.
You were
dude.
kind of a pussy. Dude.
Yeah, you're just kind of being a pussy and a jerk at the same time.
Yeah, you turned mean.
A pussy jerk.
Tried to like kind of make this, because by college years you were just so like, I was like, yeah, man, fucking. I went through like a real like grunge mode where I was just trying to be grungy.
I'm the man in the box. You're in North Carolina.
God, nobody gets me.
Yeah, you're just surrounded by black guys. Yeah, nobody understands me. Hey, white boy. Growing up around country black guys and racist whites.
So funny, dude.
That's such a crazy combo.
And I was in Tuscaloosa, dude. I went to school there, and it was like, I mean, dude, even there, you're like, oh, this is like a perfect oasis, beautiful place, beautiful people. And I just fucked it all up.
Here we come to snuff the rooster. Yeah, sun is out. Rent is cheap. No, he ain't gonna die. You're just like sulking about nothing.
That's crazy, dude. Just sitting there, I was like, God, man, this darkness consumed me.
Smoking a clove cigarette.
They won 2 national championships while I was
It was a great time to be in North Carolina.
God, dude. That's part. Dude, that's what I love about comedy, because you can kind of be like, make fun of yourself actually, where you're like, and I've just recently gotten to that where you're like genuinely talking, and it's like it opens up such a different level where you're like, oh, I can actually just talk, and people, you kind of stop taking yourself seriously at all. I used to take myself so seriously, dude. I used to be like, that's where I ran into a lot of problems when I was like high school, college. I think like at my core, my ego was so serious and was like, nah. And then you have to like accept it. Like, no, dude, I'm like
doing this.
No, we're doing this, dude. I'm like, I'm like a cool dude. and then you're like, you ruin enough parties and enough, you burn enough bridges. You're like, oh wait, actually, I'm the problem.
That's why I can't stand the metal. A lot of the metal band guys. That's why.
Really?
That's why I hang out with. I hang out with you guys. You notice that? I hang out with you guys.
Well, you're very down to earth. That's fun, but like it's funny because I just recently got kind of more down to earth. I was like,
oh, your head in the clouds for a little bit.
Dude, and I was not even with confidence. Like it's so funny moving here. You're like totally. It really started. I fell off a balcony. That was kind of my hiking thing.
Oh shit!
I was barred out. Fell off a balcony.
You were barred out on Xannies?
I was big. Well, I think that's now that I say it out loud. And I think that's probably where that grunge came from because I was just barred out. Playing Fortnite just came out and I'm just barred out eating pizza. And I'm like, God, dude, nobody gets me. Nobody gets me.
I like that. Like cosplaying as a heroin addict, but you're really just doing Xanny bars from you're like
just press Xanax.
Yeah, you're from somebody's aunt. You're doing somebody's aunt's.
It was cosplaying a heroin addict.
You're eating Little Caesars and playing fucking Fortnite. And you're like, I'm
Domino's
so dark
2 for
$12. You're wiping crazy bread off your pants, and you're like,
my room had UV lights. So for like a year, I just lived in UV light and played Fortnite and ate Xanax.
You just had purple red lights in your ass.
When I would only come out to meet the Domino's guy. I was like,
thank God Buzzballs weren't out by then.
Oh
dude.
my God, Buzzball would have ruined me. Orange Bud Lights came out for a second.
No.
Oh my God,
That's the
such a
era, right?
Oh,
was
I'm
it?
crying.
Four Loko era.
Yeah, it was kind of Four Loko, but it was they were nerfed. But it was
by then.
God, dude. Yeah,
Thinking about hitting a buzzball every time you hit a shield in Fortnite.
Yeah, it's when Loot Lake. It's back when Loot Lake still had water in it. It's back when Loot Lake you couldn't just get in there. You had to fucking kind of hop jump.
What was that like in North Carolina? I was so
this
close.
Was in Alabama. This was when I
okay.
was in Alabama. But
did you grow up in Alabama or North Carolina?
Grew up in North Carolina. I just went to school at Alabama, so I was there for like these are like my dark grunge years. My buddy Jake sold Xanax, and I would just buy him down the hall, and I'd walk back to my room with a fucking habanero pasta. Turn the black lights on, and just sit there, dude. Just sit there and think. Listen to the footsteps in fucking Dusty Depot.
My God, he's like Chris Cornell.
God, there's like a guy right above me with a pickaxe. Didn't I watch Game of Thrones? I only watched, this is like Game of Thrones when the last season came out. And I was trying to catch up because everybody was like, oh my God, but, they're having like viewing parties.
I just watched the last episode over and over and over and over again.
I only watched the first season, so I was totally lost. And I was like, I should probably get barred out right now. I feel anxious.
Yeah, somebody asked you, it was like, you remember when this happened? And you were like,
I just nodded my head to shit I didn't know.
Oh, fuck.
It's like Jason Momoa was in the first season. And I couldn't fill in any of the blanks, dude. I was so lost.
You're like, nobody gets me.
So lost, so anxious.
You haven't seen Game of Thrones all the way through, so you go, nobody gets me.
Nobody gets me.
Holy
God,
fuck.
it feels good to talk about. I was so lost.
I've never related more to anything than that because I'm one of the only guys that has also only watched the first season of Game of Thrones and thinks it's a horrible show. And I think it's a show that you could only get through and enjoy if you had something wrong with your brain. Sorry, Kyle, you probably really enjoy Game of Thrones, and I apologize. And I didn't. I think that there's different levels to it, but I think that you escape. There's nothing wrong with your brain. You just like art and Dungeons and Dragons and stuff. So I don't think people that like Dungeons and Dragons, there's something wrong with their brain. I just think that people are like, I watched the show because the pop culture told me it's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they go watch it. I'm like, if you're really about that dragon's life, and if you have one of them big crazy dice and you watch Game of Thrones, then that's just a thing that's like, that's you. You like that. But if you're just a normie that like, wears Nike Tech fleece and like works at an office, and you watch Game of Thrones and you're not actually like a real nerd, like one of the dogs, then there's something wrong with you.
That's what, dude, I was always such a head nodder. And it took me getting older and kind of really. Then you're around actual cool people, and you're like, oh, that person actually likes that.
Mm-hmm.
They're not just doing it because this other group likes it or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, like this kind of follower mentality. Because then when somebody's like, now they're into like Dungeons and Dragons and game, like they're like, oh, I read the books and shit, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking awesome. You like that's.
It's cool when somebody's more into to some shit than you are, and you can kind of get stoked on how stoked they are by shit, and you're like, whoa, people are like really that stoked about this.
100%, dude. Because I used to be such a, I'd be, oh, that guy's such a fucking pussy. But then meanwhile, I didn't even know what I liked.
Yeah,
I just liked whatever. I was just good at liking what everybody else liked. Kind of.
You sound like you were such an asshole. And what's crazy is it sounds like this wasn't very long ago.
A few weeks ago, dude, I was nodding my head.
A few weeks ago, I was just nodding my head going, this fucking guy.
Playing Dungeons and Dragons at Creek, fucking pussies. But meanwhile, it's because I'm so insecure that I'm like, I want to be doing it and I want to like something like that.
Just spitting for no reason. You don't even have a dip in. Yeah, these fucking pussies. Just loud squirt spitting for no reason.
And that's how I did when I was like 20s. I was like, because now I'm like, it was crazy moving here because you get so humble because you don't have any friends.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see like everybody's like got all these interests and like fucking,
yeah.
They've actually, they're these people, which is really cool. It's like,
and then you get your own friends and you start being an asshole again. That's what I'm looking forward to.
Dude,
no,
I've made. That's the thing, dude. I've gone full open doors on friendships.
Yeah,
yeah. I'm open arms, dude. I'm trying to be friends with everybody.
With arms wide open, dude.
Yeah, something like that. I like a lot of people. I don't like a lot of people too, but I like a lot of people. And I'm starting to see the beauty in a lot of people I don't like.
Yeah.
Not really, but I keep saying it.
Sometimes your worst enemy can show you. You're like rattling off movie quotes from like the beginning of Al Pacino movies.
You're
something.
like fucking them up there.
Yeah.
Wait, no. It's my daughter. You're gonna come to me at my daughter's wedding.
My stepdaughter's quinceañera. Ah, fuck.
There's a big cake outside. It's my daughter's wedding.
There's a midget in it. He's gonna pop out. He's gonna say something crazy. He's gonna say the N-word. I paid a midget to pop out of this cake at this white girl's party and say the N-word.
Bet you didn't expect me, huh? The guy who's never seen The Godfather. Bet you weren't looking for a little guy like me, huh?
Dude, the AC is off in here and I'm just cooking in here right now, dude. I gotta go turn it. I'll be right back. Hang on. And we're back. Okay. All right. I know this isn't Mason's podcast, and it's not that You're Lucky to Be Here podcast where you talk about times where you almost died or lost it all. Check it out on YouTube, Mason Smith Comedy. But you got to tell me more about that. You fell off the balcony before you moved here.
This was full, dude. I had done a bunch of, I've taken acid, mushrooms, and stuff like that. I had the ego death when I was like, that time frame was like probably 19 to like 22. And then, so I was all fucked up. Pandemic, it was 2020. So I'm in Tuscaloosa and fucked up at this kind of like little house party. And long story short, I fall off a fucking balcony.
How far?
I was like, it was 2 stories, like 20 feet, but I hit my fucking knee, hit the concrete. Thank God. So I fractured this, but my face went right off
your
the concrete.
Femur?
My femur, fractured my femur. So I got a rod in my leg right here.
Whoa.
But my fucking dude, I fractured my skull. I had a temporal lobe, frontal lobe, and one of them was like a basilar skull fracture. So that's where it like connects to your spinal cord, which was, that's the one that could have like paralyzed you and, totally fucked you up.
Holy shit.
Here's what was crazy. That was all nuts, but I had all these teeth. I kind of went, ah! I took like a cartoon fall.
You took a bite out of the curb?
Ah! And my teeth hit. And fucking, it's called a Lafort fracture. There's 1, 2, and 3, but it's all your mid-face. So I didn't break my lower jaw, but I broke every bone in my face.
Oh my! Your orbital and
both eye sockets, and then there's all these bones behind your nose and shit. So I could move. I'm on the ground, and I'm like, I kind of get up and I'm like, oh. But I couldn't move my jaw. My tongue was just hanging out. All this was like kind of pushed in.
Like a zombie from fucking Walking Dead that just has the tongue.
Dude, it was literally, and then I'm like sitting there, I'm like, it was one of those where I was like, oh, I'm like fucked up. Like I can't get off the ground.
What was that like to try to get up after that?
So that's the thing. So I couldn't. So I was kind of like, oh, and nobody knows what's happening at this house party. And then people kind of are like, oh my God, he fell. Dude, in that time, I had a fucking full like near-death experience where I'm sitting there and I'm like, because I'm like, oh, I'm going to die. Because I was bleeding so much out of my face that I couldn't breathe.
God.
So I had this like, I was kind of, because I was on my face. So I'm kind of like, I just swallowed all this blood.
Oh my God. You could have drowned.
Yeah, and it kind of was. So I was near-death experience on that where I was kind of like, and that was really cool. That was like, it was like, you know, you talk about having a bad day. You're like, oh, this is, I mean, worst hangover you can imagine.
Holy shit. Were you drunk when you fell?
I was fucked up, was barred out. My fucking toxicology report was ridiculous, dude. I was like, I'd done a little coke.
At least it didn't hurt a bit.
Yeah, that's probably what saved me, honestly, because my just went jelly mode.
You didn't go into shock. Your pain receptors weren't working.
Yeah, so I was kind of like, at first, but I had that fear. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. This is like, yeah, it's a big fear we all have.
Yeah. Death.
And
Alice in Chains just going in your brain.
And this would have made sense for Alice in Chains.
Yeah.
But I was, and dude, it was this crazy. It was kind of like almost that panic where I was kind of like, oh my God. I'm like sitting there and I'm like, don't even know what's happened to me. I'm, you know. And then, dude, this crazy wave of peace, which was insane. Right when the panic was at its peak, craziest wave of peace.
Like a warm blanket?
It was nuts, dude. It was like, hey, you're going to be okay. It was like, even if you, because I was so worried. I was like, dude, what if, not to be too, I was like, oh man, I can't, I'm doing this to my mom, my fucking sisters. I'm like, this is, what a way for this to end. You know, like me just, because the years before that, dude, I had failed out of school. I got a DUI. I was just, you know.
Constant
kind of
disappointment.
Circling, dude, I got like so fat. It was fucking crazy. And yeah, it was just this like constant, you're fucking up. And yeah, so that was kind of, it was like all these anxieties kind of came to the surface. And then fully, this wave came over. I was like, it's going to be okay. Even if you die right now, it's going to be okay. Nobody's going to hate you. Nobody's going to, which was beautiful in the moment. And then there was like
pretty selfish. You got to have a little selfish mode. Hey, you know what?
Hey,
if I die, that's pretty cool for me.
Yeah, it's still going to be all right.
My mom's going to be heartbroken, but who gives a fuck?
And I was like, because I thought everybody was going to hate me. And everybody was like, this thing was like, nah, dude, everybody's going to be like, nah, you were pretty.
No, actually, I'm not going to have to deal with any of it. Because I'm going to be fucking dead.
Because it was, and then all of a sudden this like urgency of like stay alive thing happened, which was crazy because it was I was like panicking. I was like, this is like, but you can't express it because I was like, dude, I was kind of stunned. I mean, severe, I had brain bleeding from it. Fortunately. So anyways, that's farther in the story, but so my friend Morgan rolls me over. So then I can kind of breathe a little bit. So I'm like, oh, and then that's when that's kind of like, all right. And then I'm just like counting down the ambulance getting there. And ambulance gets there, and I'm like, when that happens, I'm in the fucking, they put me in, everybody's like, people are like, we love you. Like everybody at this house party, talk about fucking, you know, party foul.
What year
Talking
was
about
it?
spilling some red wine on a carpet.
What year was this?
This is 2020. This is during the pandemic.
Oh my God.
So I was trying
to think of what music they were listening to during the pandemic.
It would have been Mo Bamba and shit.
It would have been show me fake love to me. Yeah. God's plan. Yeah. God's plan was playing as you fucking. That's what it was, dude.
God's plan.
Yeah, More Life was playing. More Life by Drake was on repeat. Yeah, God's Plan was playing as you fell. And then when they came out and said, "We love you," Fake Love started playing by Drake in the background. That's what it was.
Party's got to go on. Yeah. But yeah, people are like they're kind of like putting the roses on they're like, like it was really, it was a lot.
You're not even dead yet. They're like, we always loved you, Grant.
Because I looked more, I can't even imagine, dude, because they had to like surgically fucking like, or not surgery, I mean, they just had to like, cut all your clothes off. So the last image of I haven't even seen a lot of these people since then.
Your flaccid edge of death's door cock. Your edge of death's door penis perched up on top of your huge balls. Was it cold?
Oh my God. I mean, at that point, I mean, all the blood. It just had to have been
What was the temperature? Was it summer?
It was like it was April 30th,
Little warm,
2020.
little warm, or chilly at night.
I'd say it was probably about 80 degrees outside.
Okay, so you could have been having a good dick day when they cut your clothes off.
Yeah, but I think my faculties were so focused on
survival
that they were like, dude, I can't even fluff this thing up a little bit right now. I can't even imagine getting.
Would that be crazy if you're just like in all your? You look down, you're like, oh, okay, fucking, all right.
Yeah, last night was horrific.
You pointed at that girl that you had a crush on.
Yeah,
pretty good. I'll be room 108. I'll be pretty good. That's crazy though, man. I'm so glad. Dude. I'm so glad that you survived and I got to meet you. Because that's really so cool. That makes a friendship even cooler.
It's this was like the last little part. The pandemic plays into it. So I'm fine. They bring you back to the hospital, but it's the pandemic. I was in the ICU trauma unit for like 3 days, and they didn't have to operate on my brain, which thank Christ, because it was just the swelling was like right at the thing. Mm-hmm. It's like if it's like 9 millimeters or something like that, they're like, hey, and they're telling you this because they're like they had to put a rod in my leg. They're like, because you have arteries and shit all in your leg.
Yeah.
And they're like, we have to do all this shit. You know, basically, they couldn't do the face surgery quite yet because you can't. They were like, you're not going to wake up from the anesthesia. So they're telling you all this, and you're kind of just like, and
oh my God,
it's nuts, dude. And then they did have to operate my brain though, thank God, because that would have been a whole other set of shit. But did the face surgery. But here's the thing: the trauma you had to do. So I had all that blood that I had swallowed. I'd got a sweet tea, a little taste of sweet tea. And I went full exorcist mode on the fucking nurse.
Puking blood.
Just stomach full of blood.
They brought you in Arizona or some shit?
No, they're like, you want to like, it might have just been water, but I thought it was like sweet tea. And I was like, yeah. It was
your face is bashed into pieces. And they put
literally just sitting there, just tilt my head back, got a little liquid in.
I like that your face just bashed and exploded, and then somebody's like, "Yeah, I had canes for lunch. If you want some fucking, I got some sweet tea left over. It's kind of watered down. If you want to sip," and then you just puke blood all over the whole fucking staff.
Then I had to get bathed in there. It was like very humbling, where you're kind of like, "Oh my God, dude!"
You look death in the face.
Oh yeah, dude. You look
when
at
you
it
were at your
like,
lowest point. It sounds like.
Yeah, dude. It was like, oh my God, it was one of the best things that ever happened to me in a crazy way. Because at the time you're like. But even it was so nuts. The nurse said this. She's like, because I was like, oh, what, I'm like worried about my mom, worried about everybody. Just talking, I was kind of like, can you tell them I love all this stuff? And she's like, you just need to worry about getting better. And it was like that stuck with me so much. Where you're like, it was so simple. Mm-hmm. She was like, don't worry about anything, just worry about getting better. And it was so simple that it was like it sounds so
rudimentary.
Rudimentary. It was just, but it was such a simple thing, and you're kind of like, oh, dude, I could do that.
So you're saying go back to just caring about only myself?
Yeah.
All right, sick. I know how to do that.
Right back where we were.
Right back where, yeah. Sweet. It looks like an old glove.
Yeah. I could get used to this.
Did anybody bring you any presents in the hospital?
So it was the pandemic, so I couldn't have any visitors.
Damn.
So I'm just hitting the fucking. Which that added to. I was in the hospital for a month, no visitors, and my eyes are broken.
Yeah.
And the TV didn't have any sound. So I'm just in total darkness, dude. By like day 3 of hitting this morphine pen, they would give me morphine. I could hit it like I think it was like every. I said 5 minutes, like is what I thought, or it might have been every hour, but. They'd give me Dilaudid like every 30 minutes, which is stronger than morphine. But like day 3, I'm like sweating through the sheets. It doesn't feel good anymore. Mm-hmm. And I'm just sweating through the sheets, hallucinating. I had these like little red demons in this hospital bed with me, and they're sitting there dancing.
Like the Torchies guy?
And I have no sound. Yeah, it was like the Torchies guy. Actually, it was the Torchies guy.
The Torchies guy, dude. The Torchies devil.
Little sleep paralysis demon.
So you're hallucinating?
Dude, I'm hallucinating, and I've got these little like dancing figures, and I've just got to like kind of look forward and I'm like sweating. You feel like shit. You're in so much pain. Yeah, dude, it was kind of like that. Just little shadowy, and you couldn't look at them. And they would like kind of, if you looked, it would kind of like go to the like, and you're just like, oh my God. So I'm sitting there, and like the room just had a red. It was like stuff that like I was totally hallucinating.
Yeah.
And I'd wake up and I'd start pulling the cords out. If I got any sleep, I'd wake up and I'd start fucking with the thing, and then they'd come in. But they put me on the orthopedic unit instead of the trauma. They moved me from ICU trauma to this thing because it was the pandemic, so they didn't know what the fuck. They were like so strict at the hospital, like you couldn't have. They're like, we have to have this floor for this.
Yeah,
this
we had
floor
somebody
for
in the
this.
hospital during COVID too. It was rough.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, it was a fucking nightmare. And you're like sitting there and like, dude, I was like, hey, can I? Like, you have a little hospital phone. And I'm like calling, and there's just this black lady who's like, so can you speak up, sir? And I'm like, because on my report it just said, they're like, oh, he has a broken leg. My whole face is broken. I can't talk. I'm like, oh, sir. She goes, I can't hear you. Can you speak up? And dude, it was the most like, you just have to laugh when I'm just sitting there. I'm like, I was just like, what? I was trying to say my TV didn't work because there was no sound. So you just have like, just total silence in this fucking thing, other than these little machines. And you're like,
I didn't realize
God.
that how that you look death in the face so much. I've never heard about this.
Fucking
This is crazy.
yeah, it's weird. I like it's like you talk about the hiking. I like talking about it because it puts such a. They're not the.
Yeah, your little trip, your little stumble that you took. You took a little tumble.
Stumble.
You took a little tumble, huh?
Skipped a step.
You skipped a step, huh? No,
But I like talking because it makes it.
Yeah.
Because it's so weird. You have that, and then you're just back. It's funny because the world just kind of keeps. I mean, obviously the world doesn't revolve around you. It just kind of keeps going. But you have those moments where you come back to reality, and you're kind of like, holy shit, dude, that was tumultuous. But
yeah, it's wild. You're a survivor, dude.
Yeah,
that's
dude.
crazy. So, did your attitude change when you got
Totally
out of the?
different, dude. I was like, bro, this is like. Started working a lot harder. I was like, bro, you're a fuck. Because I was such a loser, dude, and I hated that feeling.
Did you get out of the hospispel skinny?
Yeah, well,
Did you lose some weight, some good hospital
It wasn't
weight?
good weight though.
No,
it was like
bedridden.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah.
you just look
You were soggy. You were kind of just soggy.
Yeah, you don't look good. Because I made that joke a couple times. I was like, oh, I need to lose a few pounds, and they're like, all right, shut up.
Did you start doing stand up after that, or were you doing?
No, I was doing it before it.
Okay.
I was doing it probably I was doing it consistently, probably like 6 months before that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. And then I did it in the unit. They were having these like motivational speakers come, and I was totally hyping myself up. I was like actually, because by then I had my face like my jaw wired,
like Kanye.
Yeah. I had jaw wired, and I was like, but you could kind of talk like this a little bit, so you can still hear you. And they had this lady was just like, oh, this would be fun if you told jokes to the nurses who've been working overtime. So I'm in they're holding I have this belt and a walker, and I've got this nurse, and I'm like, yeah, I got a DUI. My parents think I'm real fuck up. I had no punchlines or anything. I was just like, yeah,
Hey,
I guess you could say I'm a real fuck up.
Hey, you fat cunt.
Yeah.
Couple of dumbasses.
I got a gift card from Long John Silver's. You didn't have to do this. Just tell me we're not friends. And it's like these 30 nurses just kind of looking at you like, okay.
Oh, great.
And you're just holding a walker with a nurse holding this belt.
In a weird way, you've kind of time traveled because you've kind of lived your geriatric, hospitalized old person life already. That's a great point. You've already know what's to come.
Because you're in there with 90% of the people in there just had strokes and shit. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I'm in there just because I'm a fucking idiot. And you're there with somebody who just their whole life just got altered.
Yeah.
You're doing occupational therapy, fucking physical therapy. Dude, that's the thing with therapists too, dude, are the fucking physical occupational therapists are it's they're like angels of some sort. It's fucking nuts. How much work they can actually, because you don't think about it, dude, when you're all fucked up. You don't realize putting your shoes on, getting in and out of the bed, getting in and out of a bathtub. Second
nature tasks become impossible.
It's literally impossible, dude. It's kind of without help, it's impossible.
Were you in a wheelchair for a while?
I was in a wheelchair. Then I was then you moved to the walker stage.
Were you ever on the gay little knee scooter?
Never on knee scooter now.
Those are so funny. Just skirting into the function.
The walker was, I like the walker.
Tennis balls and all. Did you have tennis balls on them?
I like tennis balls. You can scoot around with the tennis ball.
Nice, dude.
And then once you it was nice that I was at home and you're just fucking clicking all over the house. It was just, dude, it was a good time.
I'm so glad you survived to come drink beers with me today.
Dude, thanks
talk
for having
shit.
me.
Of course, we're not done yet. I don't think. What time is it at? You gotta go. You gotta get out of here, Kyle.
No, we're good.
Okay. Let's do a little child mischief and then get out of here. Drink the rest of this beer. What else besides? I wouldn't call that childhood mischief. I would call that adult horseplay with real consequences. Is what I would call that.
Yeah, like immediate effects.
Yeah, immediate. I was more interested to know about any childhood mischief and like maybe harmless or not that bad to whoever or yourself.
Hijinks and pranks.
Hijinks, yeah, good pranks, good hijinks, good vandalism. Some good vandalism is good. Yeah. Anything
Dude,
come to mind?
We were our classroom. This is middle school hijinks and pranks.
So how old do you think you were?
Probably 11, 12.
Okay.
We were getting filmed by the. There was like a Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
They would come and like do this like
Creepy.
thing. Yeah, weird to think about. They would come and like film a classroom of like how the teacher was doing.
I bet they would.
And like it was this weird little like 360 kind of like fisheye camera, which is weird.
So
but you could
fucking
see the
weird.
whole classroom because I guess their whole thing was like try to teach teachers like at other places or whatever for who the fuck knows what. But
they just really wanted data on where these children were.
And it was like a big deal. It was like they're like, oh, the Bill and Melinda Gates found it. So we at lunchtime we conjured up a plan. We're like, we're gonna do a textbook drop, and that's where you take these big ass textbooks. We're like, whenever it hits like 1:30, and it was a big deal for our teacher because you had to get like nominated. It was like a big thing to
get the Bill and Melinda
to
Gates.
get them to come in and do this whole thing.
The weird pedophile camera to come into your classroom and
1:15 hits, and we all dropped like 20 of us dropped our heavy ass textbooks. It sounded like an explosive went off.
Whoa.
She stopped it and she was, I mean, immediately everybody had to go to the principal's office. And that one wasn't really that funny, but this is another one. This guy, Dan, was on the football team. He was like a Turkish guy. And we prank called his ass. And we convinced him that we had kidnapped his sister. He didn't really speak good English. And we called him and we're like, you need to come today. You need to come outside. And we're like, we have her. Yeah. We're in like the cafe just watching this guy. He's like, what the f-? He's freaking out. And that was a fun one.
Did you ever do any lying? Any good lying? Did you lie? Did you lie about anything? Any good lies? Any good lying? Any good like kid lying? Like,
I did more lying when I had a
I've
fake
done more
idea.
lying as an adult actually than I have
Yeah,
as
this
a
whole
kid.
thing's been a lie.
Yeah, the whole thing about you falling off the balcony is just a lie.
Yeah, talking a real sociopath. I did more. This is kind of a fun lie. I had a fake ID when I was 17, and I celebrated. I befriended a local bar, and they all thought I was from Connecticut, and I celebrated my 23rd birthday at this bar.
When you were like 17.
When I was 17. Because they liked me. They were like, oh, he's such a... like I just kind of became friends. I wasn't being like a shithead. They just kind of like... But I couldn't like not lie.
Hey, Brian, happy birthday!
I'd come in. I'd never been to Connecticut in my life. And I had a Connecticut fake ID.
With your name on it?
With my name.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, they all knew me for me. But I was like, I couldn't tell them I'm in high school. So I celebrated my 23rd birthday at this like South Carolina bar.
Grant, yeah. You're like a regular there.
Oh, dude, it was a bunch of like, and you're really was like.
Did they ever find out that you were underage?
No,
that would have broken their. That would have broken their hearts,
dude. Yeah, I had to go. I'll just never come back here again.
Where was that at?
That was in South Carolina. Okay. I was in high school in North Carolina, but we'd go across the border, a little less strict, and because there were some places with the fake ID, you're like, there's no chance I could go there. Like ABC store, North Carolina's all ABC store. So that's government. So that was the whole package stores. Yeah. That was like the whole thing. So like South Carolina, though, you'd have like mom and pop places. So you could like, they weren't going to like question it as much. Wasn't as strict. But Kyle, where are you from again?
Jersey, but I had family in North Carolina. I remember going there and being like, what the fuck is a package store?
Yeah.
Like, is that like UPS? And they're like, no, that's where you get booze.
Yeah. It's really interesting. I've never seen a place like that.
Yeah. I almost grew up. I was really close to growing up in North Carolina. I would have had a different life. just would have been a different.
You're a military kid, right?
Yeah, my parents were in the Army.
Yeah.
And then they were in Fort Bragg, and then they decided they didn't want it. They did their 4 years and kind of got out or whatever. But yeah, my family, my mom's side of the family's from Oregon, so we went to Oregon. But I could have grown up either grown up as like a weird like hick in Groveport, Ohio. It's a suburb of Columbus. Or I could have grown up a racist in North Carolina. Or but I became like a weird, like zesty, alternative hippie guy in Portland. So
that's a good option, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That's probably one of the best.
So sick, dude.
It is cool. It just stinks to live there. Everything's expensive. It's kind of a scam. Like, we have the mountains, but everything else sucks. Shh, don't tell anybody. The people are the worst. Shh.
Yeah, I can see that, dude. It's like
there's no black people or good food anywhere. Shh, don't tell anybody. Like,
are the trees like fucking beautiful out there? Like kind of foggy?
Dude, he's not wrong.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Hey, Taylor,
yeah,
I've been meaning to ask you this. The trees out there are pretty big, very foggy.
Trees are wet, huh?
Got a lot of dew out there.
You're doing the dew out there? Yes, the trees are foggy sometimes. A lot. Yes. Yes. It's one of the worst parts about it.
You guys have like black rocks out there too?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, really? God, where am I thinking about?
Yeah. No, we do. Yeah. There's all kinds of rocks out there.
I always think of a series of unfortunate events whenever I think of
Lemony Snicket ass.
Lemony Snicket. Which, get this,
Landscape.
wasn't his real name.
We were fucking lied to. Yeah. Telling me Lemony Snicket. There's a Lemony Snicket head ass motherfucker out here typing letters. You seen him? He types poems.
I know.
Oh, he's so Lemony Snickety, dude. I wish I had his IG.
Oh, that's awesome.
He looks like a character from one of them books. He looks like a Skyrim created character.
Are you guys excited for the fucking Grand Theft Autos coming out?
Oh, dude, I can't fucking wait, dude.
We got to play Halo together, and then we got to fucking all rob banks on GTA 6.
And then we should like go on a walk sometime too. Like, do
we can do other shit.
We can do something physical sometime. Just go swim and go jump in some water.
It's Plucker's 31st.
Hey, that's physical.
Yeah.
That's physical.
We can go out there,
is that today?
It's I think it's this whole week.
Are we getting wings later, dude?
31st year anniversary.
Fuck yeah, dude. We got to run this back. I had so much fun with you, buddy.
Dude, yeah.
I love you to death. Yes, thank you for coming out.
Thank you, Kyle.
Tell these people where they can find your stuff, where they can find you online. And
yeah, Grant Adcock Comedy, and do a podcast with the great Pat O'Neill called Ray Getards.
Ray Getards? That's awesome.
I'll give you guys a sticker.
Sweet. Are you? Is that on YouTube?
It's on YouTube, Spotify, and we have a Patreon. But
you guys already have a Patreon?
It's on Pat O'Neill's YouTube and shit.
Let's go. That rules.
We're trying to do more. I think it's what we release like once a week.
Fuck yeah, dude. Well, guys, thanks for watching another episode of the Taylor Gorman Show. Check out Grant. Support Grant. He's fucking hilarious. Coming to a town near you at some point. And follow his podcast. Check out all the podcasts we do here at Smokestack Studios. We got Radio Ridley Radio, Drunk Uncles with Uncle Laser. You're lucky to be here with Mason Smith. And we've done a couple episodes of Killing Time with CJ Landry, too. A lot of cool, just all the homies are.
CJ's the man.
We're just making the best, most fun shit. We got some new music in the works on Gritmonger's page, so go to Spotify and look up Gritmonger, GRITMONGER. And I love you guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you, Kyle.